What's up, y'all? Shawnee Does Music here. I have an announcement to make. So, I'm gonna be off this for about 2 or 3 months. I don't really know where this channel is going. I know, like, my sandwich channel, I haven't made any videos on. The anime and gaming channel, I'm also gonna be off of, but I'm gonna definitely come back to that one on September. This one is kind of like I'm gonna, listen to more albums, react to more music eventually, just not right now, because right now what I'm focused on is building like my brand and stuff on the outside of creating content, so I want to meet people and stuff. So that's why I'm taking a break from just solely creating content for the most part. So with that out the way, that's one announcement. Another thing too, just some real world, conversation. I just wanted to chat to y'all a bit casually, kind of more generally, because like, I'm always in these niches and stuff, and I don't really get to talk about stuff that happens on a real time, real day basis. And well, I want this video to be 4 minutes. Excuse me. So basically, I'm not a huge content creator, right? I'm an aspiring one. I'd say I'm like an ant, a small fry, a shrimp, right? But as y'all know, I'm very adamant. I've made over hundreds of videos in the span of this year from this channel, the sandwich channel, and obviously the anime and gaming channel. That channel has like over 400 videos. But you see, the Kai Snat streamer university thing, right? Which I am not, no hate or anything towards Kai Cenat or anyone who even went, you know. But I do gotta agree with a lot of people who were saying that number one, right? A lot of y'all that did get livid and just ended up being like sore losers or whatever, not in a disrespectful way, respectfully, you know, just upset because you didn't get to see them because of the long ass line. It's like, first off, right? A lot of these people weren't even making like content before, you know what I'm saying? Like they weren't passionate about it. So I know I'm about to re-say or like what I'm saying, say what everybody else is saying. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? These people just want clout and a quick, you know what I'm saying, come up. And that's just not how that works. All right, you just got to start from zero. Like everyone else. Now what really blows me the most that should be talked about is two things. First off, right? If you're quitting, let's say like a nursing job or a scholarship to actually go to a good college and maybe I don't know become actually a job, get a job with like let's say like that's like 6 figures or something over the next 4 years, you made a very horrible decision. I just gotta clear that up. Now another thing too, the amount of people that went to but let's really think about it, right? There's not that many people going to vote for their local assembly person, Congress, whatever, right? So I'm not gonna get too political, but like it's just those little things that I wish as a human population, to like make the world a better place, because me personally, right? Once again, not being political or anything, but you know what I'm saying? Especially in this hellscape we call the internet, right? Whenever we talk about what's wrong with the world, it's always blaming, you know what I'm saying? Blaming like a group of people, anything, rich people, even, like racist, like what I mean, like racist, like obviously, being racist is a problem, but I mean, like, how do I say this? Because I'm not trying to offend anyone, but basically blaming like a race of people. I don't want to say any specific ones, but I like ethnicity or whatever, right? Or like immigrants or whatnot. I think that is very stupid and condemnable. I don't care what nobody says. Okay, we're all humans, and yes, our government does like a lot of horrible decisions, but we all have each other, okay, and we can correct this. All right, if we have vision, 2020 vision to see, what could we do better, what could we build in our communities, you know, and so yeah, it's not about you anymore, and it's not about the supposed enemies or whatever. I'm just I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. I'm tired of hearing, these negative. Once again, I'm just tired of how the internet is such a hellscape. Even sometimes in real life, you would have people actually tell you and like blame these issues on X group or whatever. It's insane. It's insane. So let me know what you guys thought about this little rant right here. I know it's not like music related. Um, it's really not. I just haven't really dropped any gems in a while. I haven't really given any advice or whatnot. So I'm just thinking like, yeah, like let me just talk my shit real quick or whatever. So if y'all agree, let me know. If y'all disagree, let me know. Just once again, keep it respectful. Don't you already know me, all right? Don't make fun. Don't ask me any weird questions about me or whatever. At least not in this type of context. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rude to anyone either. I'm just saying, I really do want to have this space to actually debate and talk about things very respectfully. So, yeah, just let me know your opinions. Let's keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? I love all of you. I haven't, personally wrong. Like I said, I just want to build with my community and build with other people and, actually be proud of something. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to have hate in my heart. I want to love. So, yeah, billions must love. So, yeah, that's where my head is at. That's where my mind is at. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.